Hold on, y'all. Let me get some stuff going here. Okay, we're going to do it this way. We're going to go live the vertical way. Talk a little bit about Puffy, P. Diddy, a.k.a. I don't know why my internet not working. I don't know why the internet don't want to act right. I don't know why I'm buffering. I don't know why I'm buffering. But I'm definitely buffering. This irks me. I don't know why I'm buffering. I don't know. I don't think I know, Alec. I guess I didn't get my computer fixed. Child. About we having technical difficulties. Alec, yes we are. It worked so good the other night. Can y'all hear me now? Can you drop the disclaimer? If y'all can hear me, can y'all even hear me? See, I wanted to do it this way because, you know, I'm trying to see if this vertical stuff is really worth it. There you go. Okay. Let me pin that message. Okay. Thank you, Kizzy. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to listen to Dr. Todd Granger. He has something to say about P. Diddy. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So we're going to see what he had to say. Okay.
Dr. Grande, today's question is, can I analyze the case of Sean Combs? Just a reminder, I'm not diagnosing anybody in this video, only speculating about what could be happening in a situation like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and consider supporting me on Patreon.
Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Okay, hit the like button. Everyone is welcome here. We don't block people just because we can. Come on in. Let's have a dialogue. I don't know. Okay. Can y'all hear me and see me?
Sean Combs was born on November 4, 1969, in New York City. He was raised in Mount Vernon, New York. In 1987, Sean graduated from a Catholic high school. He attended Howard University, but dropped out after his second year. In 1990, Sean started working for Uptown Records in New York City and eventually became a talent director. In 1993, his employment was terminated. Sean started his own record label and ended up working with many well-known rappers and singers. In 1997, Sean recorded his own single as a rapper using the name Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy, take that, take that, take that. Puffy has been accused of a lot lately. Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puffy. And where is Mama Combs? Anybody seen Mama Combs? But Puffy has been accused of sex trafficking, messing with little kids, messing with little boys, girls, you name it, he's been accused. He just has a lot going on. He has not been arrested. The police, they found him or whatever, wherever he had docked. Y'all think Puffy snitching?
Same year, he released his first album,
Snitches get stitches, right?
which was very well received. Over the next few years, Sean went on to have a successful career. He produced several studio albums, was featured in movies and on TV shows. He started his own clothing line and went on several tours. He changed his stage name twice, going from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy, and then from P. Diddy to Diddy. Now moving to the timeline of the controversies.
Timeline. Y'all, we know a lot about timelines, don't we? To UP, she taught us about timelines. And we support UP over here because we have a purpose, and so does she.
In addition to his incredible success in the music industry, Sean has repeatedly demonstrated a phenomenal ability to attract the attention of law enforcement and to be involved in litigation. Here are just a few examples of various civil and criminal matters that Sean has been involved in. In 1991, Sean promoted a concert in a gymnasium at City College of New York. More attendees showed up than were expected, and 9 people died in a stampede trying to get into the gymnasium. An investigation revealed that Sean...
In the 90s, Puffy hosted a rap party or something at a gymnasium, and they underestimated the amount of people that would show up. And it was a stampede. And people were literally suffocated and stampeded upon. And Puffy hosted it. And he didn't catch a charge for it. I think 9 people were deceased. Let's continue to listen to Dr. Todd Grande. I have featured him before. He has over 1 million subscribers, honey. So me playing his video, he shouldn't worry about it. Y'all go subscribe to him. I'm subscribed. Okay. He's a doctor, has a PhD.
Hired inexperienced security guards. He settled several lawsuits from family members of those who died. In April 1999, Sean was charged with assault after attacking a record executive with a champagne bottle.
He's a little violent thing, isn't he? He attacked a record label producer or something with a champagne bottle. Who does that? Puffy. Calm down, Puff. Calm down.
Guilty to harassment in September of that year. In December 1999, Sean and his girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Lopez, at a club in Times Square in Midtown Manhattan when a shooting occurred. Sean was arrested after the police found 2 firearms in his vehicle. He faced 4 weapons charges and 1 bribery charge, but was found not guilty on all charges at his trial. In 2001, Sean was arrested in Florida for driving with a suspended license.
Florida? Were you in Duval? Shout out to Bams, Duval. Hey, Ash.
In 2005, he was sued after allegedly attacking a television host. The case resolved in Sean's favor. In 2007, Sean was sued after allegedly punching a man outside a nightclub in Hollywood, California. The lawsuit was settled.
Puffy has always, it appears to be, Puffy, you have been violent, Puffy. You have been a violent young man, Puffy, P. Diddy. Take that, brother love. You're violent.
In 2015,
allegedly,
Sean became involved in a scuffle with his son's football coach. Allegedly.
I remember that. His son didn't do what he was supposed to do, so he couldn't play. And Puffy went to the school and just went off on the coach. You can't do that. You're a famous kid of some rich celebrity. You still have to go to all the practices. You've got to put in the time. You've got to do the work. And Puffy's son didn't do it. So Puff got mad. I remember like it was yesterday.
Sean was the aggressor, but the district attorney did not file charges. In 2017, Sean was sued by his former personal chef. She claimed that he conducted harassment of a sexual nature. The lawsuit was settled. On November 16, 2023, a former partner of Sean's named Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit accusing...
Now, we remember... See, I didn't even really know about Cassie. Please thumbs up the live. Welcome, everybody. Kizzy, Roberta, Alec. Who else is in here? Books. Shout out to everybody that is speaking. Pearl, Miss Pearl. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Share, hit the like button, share the live so we can get more people in here. So we can see if this vertical live really works on YouTube. Let me get 300 people in here. Come on, let's do this.
Of committing an assault of a sexual nature and other offenses. The lawsuit was settled the next day.
Hey,
A few
Daniels.
days later, on November 23, a second woman filed a lawsuit against Sean, making a similar claim. She indicated that he attacked her in 1991 and shared a recording of the incident.
Now, how do you all feel about people that, let's say it's 2024, somebody go back to 2000 or 2000 and say, oh, he attacked me then? I mean, but if it happened, it happened, right? There shouldn't be a time limit on it. Because sometimes when people are attacked or abused or whatever, they just can't muster up the courage and the strength to come out and speak about it at that moment in time. So I think it's a good thing that people can later in life get justice. How do you all feel about that?
With music industry workers. The same day, Sean was hit with yet another similar lawsuit from a third woman. She claimed that Sean and another man attacked her over 30 years earlier. On December 6th,
Ooh, child, 30 years ago. They going back 30 years. I can't remember what I did a week ago, so I don't know how these people remember what happened 30 years ago. Because I'm going to tell you, I can't remember what I did last Monday, other than went to work. And I'm being honest. I'm not lying. I don't remember what the hell happened on last Monday. I would have had to, I need to go to my YouTube channel and see if I recorded it.
2023, Sean would once again find himself accused of assault of a sexual nature. A woman said that he offended against her in 2003 when she was 17 years old. On February 26, 2024, a music producer named Rodney Jones filed a lawsuit claiming that Sean subjected him to misconduct of a...
Now, that's the lawsuit that we've been reading, and we're going to read some more. Rodney Jones, a.k.a. Lil Rod. Woo, child. That lawsuit, you got Stevie J up in there penetrating folks, allegedly. Allegedly.
Sexual nature. Sean released a statement in response to many of the lawsuits which were filed against him. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks..."
Enough is enough. I remember that. Enough is enough. Enough really is enough sometimes. And people need to abide by that.
"I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will..."
So Puffy is vehemently denying all the charges that are being brought against him. Okay?
"Fight for my name, my family, and for the truth," unquote. It would appear as though the federal government was not on board with Sean's enough is enough sentiment. On March 25, 2024, federal agents raided properties connected to Sean Combs.
I'm surprised that kickoff even approved
Yes,
my
they
score
did.
that quickly. 50,
Hold on,
60,
y'all.
150 plus. It went up.
And in Miami. Sean was confronted in an airport in Florida the same day, and his phones were seized. However, officers allowed him to leave.
His phones were seized, but however, officers allowed him to leave. When your phone is seized, if you've deleted something, like, oh, I'm going to delete this text. I'm going to delete this picture. It's never deleted. Can you all see me? Am I back? Am I back? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Involving firearms, illegal narcotics, and
Thank
offenses related to sex. Sean's attorney accused the government of using military-level force to execute the search warrants and stated that Sean was...
So Puffy is saying that they use military force to execute the warrants. Well, they just didn't know what was behind their White House because they have been collecting evidence on him for probably several years now. This just didn't happen overnight. And the tells people can tell from those white parties. Can you imagine some of the things that went on behind the white behind doors at the white party. I heard Jay-Z next. I heard Jay-Z is next. I was listening. I ain't going. She called him a camel. She said he looked like a camel. I heard he next. I'm just saying. I hope Jay-Z and Beyonce ain't been doing no freaky stuff. I'm not. But you know, these rich folks, they do weird things. Rich people do weird things, allegedly. This is just my opinion. I can give my opinion.
Was innocent. Now moving to my analysis. Here are my thoughts on a few areas that stood out to me in this case.
He's about to give his analysis on things that stood out to him in this case. So pay very close attention. Listen to what the doctor, this is a real doctor. Listen to him, please.
Number one, Sean Combs is facing several lawsuits, which would be financially devastating to many people,
Yes.
but may not matter a lot to him. His
Just
net worth
imagine
is over one.
if you or me had several lawsuits, $100 million lawsuits, we would not, you'd have to be very strong to endure that. But to Puffy, that's a drop in the bag for him. That's nothing.
$1 billion. During its peak, his record label generated $130 million in revenue a year. His own albums and singles bring in $100 million a year in royalties.
Woo.
And his clothing business earns him over $500 million a year. This, of course, doesn't
He
include
still has his clothing line. What is his clothing line called? Is it called Puff Daddy, P. Diddy?
his many other business ventures. All the accusations against Sean have come at a financial cost to him. For example, Macy's pulled all the products from Sean's clothing line.
Macy's pulled all of his products from the clothing line. Macy has pulled his products. I love Macy's. I shop Macy's all the time. They have great sales, 40, 50, 60, 70% off on a lot of things. I have purchased a lot of my kitchen utensils that I use for cooking from Macy's. They pulled his... Macy's said, we ain't going. Take that, take that. Macy said, take that.
Hulu canceled a reality series that was planned.
Hulu canceled a reality series. Hulu canceled his reality series. Macy's pulled his product line, his line of products. They're slowly, I'm telling you, it's hard to keep the folks together when one go, it's like they all go.
But he still has a lot of resources.
Oh.
Sean's probably not concerned too much about the civil litigation as much as by the potential criminal proceedings. Item number 2, it appears as though the behavior alleged in some of the lawsuits against Sean may serve as the foundation for criminal charges. I don't know if Sean is guilty of any wrongdoing or not, but it doesn't look too good for him. He is facing many...
He don't know if he's guilty or not. He said, but it doesn't look too good for Sean. Dr. Grande says he doesn't know if he's guilty or not, but it's not looking too good.
accusers who are telling similar stories. Furthermore, a few of them indicated that there are audio and video recordings of some of the alleged offenses.
Audio and video record. Well, we've seen Stevie J. Allegedly.
This is a bold statement to make if they are unable to produce anything, which leads me to believe they are telling the truth. It's also possible that the government will uncover alleged conspirators and get them to testify against Sean. For example, on the same day of the raids, an associate of Sean's named Brendan Paul was arrested on drug charges. One lawsuit indicated that Brendan was a drug mule for Sean. I would not be...
He's drug mule. I'm sure you guys have seen that picture because everybody and their mama is reporting this story. Everyone's doing videos on this story. So if you don't like what you get over here, just go into YouTube and type P. Diddy, Puffy. Someone else will pop up and you might like their graphics a little bit better. You know, it is what it is. But thank you for watching me. But everybody is talking about this. This isn't assigned to one person. This is to the entire class. Go and do a project on it, okay? Anyone can report on this. It doesn't belong to nobody. Okay?
Be surprised if they offered Brendan a deal to flip on Sean. Item number 3.
Dr. Grande says he wouldn't be surprised if the FBI, the government, offered the drug mule something spectacular to flip on P. Diddy. Someone always flips. That's how they catch people. Someone always flips. But I've heard people say allegedly P. Diddy may be an informant. That's why he's not arrested and in jail yet. He's a snitch himself. So not only does he have people snitching on him, but he could be snitching on people. What you do in the dark shall come to the light. You telling the truth. You telling the truth, okay?
To get an idea of what could be going on with Sean's personality, let's take a look at the claims made against him in the lawsuit filed by Cassie Ventura.
He said to get an idea of what's going on with P. Diddy, let's take a look at the charges that were against him in the lawsuit filed by Cassie, his girlfriend of 10 years. I didn't know he had found time to have another woman of 10 years when he was so in love with Kim. She was his life. But he was in love with Cassie. He was in love with a stripper, allegedly.
This is the one that was settled one day after being filed. Here is a summary of the allegations. In late 2005 or early 2006, 19-year-old Cassie Ventura met 37-year-old Sean Combs.
Now, he was 37 and she was 19. Eight, 18 years old. I'm sorry. Look, I got the count. He was 37, she was 19. 19, 20, 37 plus 1. 18 years older than this woman. He was old enough to be her P-daddy, her daddy. Take that, take that.
In February 2006, Cassie signed a 10-album deal with Sean's record label. Early in their business relationship.
Wait, am I stuck? Can y'all see me? Okay, can y'all? Hold on. Can y'all see me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can still see me. My internet is acting up again. It's freezing? Okay. Can y'all see me now? Nope. Y'all can see me? Hold on. You know, I want to use this vertical thing, but okay. Let's go back to the video. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Come on back in, people. Hit the like button. Share us out.
Cassie heard rumors that Sean was interested in her romantically, but she was disgusted by him. At her 21st...
Allegedly, Cassie initially was disgusted by the sight of P. Diddy. So how could she be disgusted by him to go on to be his woman of 10 years? Money is truly the root of all evil.
Cassie received...
Just because you're wearing Gucci and Coach and what's the other one? Versace and all that. What do you get? Are you literally giving up your soul to wear all that fancy stuff? Child, just let me go to Walmart and buy me a nice little shirt.
An unwanted kiss from Sean. In 2007, they had sex for the first time when they were in Miami.
Am I stuck again? My laptop looked like I'm froze. Can y'all see me on the phone? Okay, I guess y'all can hear me.
After this, Sean rented Cassie an apartment in Manhattan and one in Los Angeles.
Thank you,
He
kids.
showered her with gifts, including a motor vehicle, and took care of many of her expenses. Sean appeared to be gaining control of her life. As they continued having sex, many of their encounters involved substance use. Over the course of a few
So as they continued to have intercourse, that included substance abuse. He'd always have to get women doped up to be intimate with him, allegedly.
years, Sean allegedly committed several offenses against Cassie. A few examples: he forced her to keep a gun in her purse, beat her in a Cadillac Escalade, kicked her in the face, arranged to have male sex workers engage in activity with Cassie as he watched, blew up a car owned by someone Cassie had dated, as in used some type of explosive device to destroy a vehicle, and in 2018,
I'm frozen. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be frozen. I want y'all to see me in real time. You know what? I'm just really pissed. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. See me now?
allegedly committed an assault of a sexual nature against Cassie. This is when Cassie left Sean. In the description of the allegations, Cassie indicated how powerful Sean was. He was aggressive, surrounded by enforcers, and impossible to challenge. Cassie was stunned by how easily Sean was able to recruit other people to lie for him. If these allegations are true, it supports the theory that Sean is self-centered, reckless, impulsive, irresponsible, grandiose,
Self-centered, restless, or impulsive. This is what the doctor is saying about P. Diddy.
hedonistic, manipulative, and has a sense of entitlement. One could argue
He says Puffy has a sense of entitlement. Do you all think Puffy has a sense of entitlement that he thinks, hey, I'm Puffy. What are you going to do to me? So what if I whacked off a few young girls and boys?
that Sean has these characteristics simply based on his criminal history, even if the allegations are not true. Item number, what do I think happened in this case? This is just a theory. To his credit, Sean Combs was able to build a billion-dollar music.
Facts.
The more money he obtained and the more contacts.
The more money you get, the more problems you have. More money, more problems. There's a song about that. More money, more problems.
With industry professionals he formed, the more powerful he became. Sean would impress his acquaintances with ostentatious displays of wealth and make it.
He liked to take everybody shopping. Let me take you shopping. What's with it with him wanting to take all the men shopping? Take the women shopping. Take me shopping, Puffy. I go shopping with it. Now he could take me shopping. Just let me get my stuff and go on when we get through shopping. Let me go buy some Versace. I don't own no Versace.
Clear, unlimited financial resources. People wanted to be around him because of his success and fame. He attracted an entourage and hired.
He did have an entourage, always in the video. My laptop froze, but is my phone froze? I guess not.
Employees who were extremely loyal to him. Using this seemingly unassailable position, Sean mistreated people in various ways. In my opinion, most of his accusers are probably telling the truth, and I wouldn't be surprised if criminal charges were on the way.
The doctor says, in his opinion, most of P. Diddy's accusers are telling the truth, and he wouldn't be surprised if more charges are on the way. Let me back that up a little bit. Let me back it
The
up.
federal government typically did. The more money he obtained and the more contacts with industry professionals he formed, the more powerful he became. Sean would impress his acquaintances with ostentatious displays of wealth and make it clear that he had seemingly unlimited financial resources. People wanted to be around him because of his success.
You know, Puffy does have a personality that makes you just want to party and have fun. Because I'm not on StreamYard. When he went on Wendy Williams, and they had been having it out and everything. But when he showed up at her show, I think I'm going to have to go live after this on StreamYard just to show you all how Puffy was able to make Wendy just feel, like she loved him, because he has that energy to be able to, even though people may know he's doing wrong, he has the ability to make you just like, oh, I know what he did, but oh, I love him. Look at him. Look what he's wearing. He smells so good. You know? Forget the fact that he might have did horrible things to underage children.
Success and fame. He attracted an entourage and hired employees who were extremely loyal to him. Using this seemingly honest.
Some people only hire people you like the mafia. I've been watching The Sopranos. I've been binge watching. I never watched it when it was on. I am on season 2, episode 5. I've been watching The Sopranos. You got Big Pussy, you got Tony, you got Uncle Junior. You've got them all. I'm just saying. Loyalty is everything to them. Loyalty is everything. And I think Puffy thought he was part of The Sopranos.
Available position, Sean treated people in various ways. In my opinion, most of his accusers are probably telling the truth, and I wouldn't be surprised if criminal charges were on the way. The federal government typically does not raid properties of innocent people, although one never knows. Throughout Sean's history, he has been the target of many allegations which were ultimately not proven. For example, people possessing weapons and having any discernible talent. Maybe all these allegations against him were fabricated and will represent yet another astonishing victory for Sean. Or maybe his golden age will be coming to an end. Now moving to my final thoughts. The case of Sean Combs can be summarized in this way. A rapper denoted as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and Diddy dominated the music domain with dazzling and dedicated distinction. His demeanor, often displaying disorderly and dubious deeds, dictated a deeply damaged dignity, despite having devoted defenders. During a brief duration, dire accusations drenched his dynasty, which led to a debate about what Diddy did, or what Diddy didn't do. Those are my thoughts on the case of Sean Combs. Please put any opinions.
What Diddy didn't do. Dr. Todd Grande also has a way of being, he adds a little comedy in it as well. Guys, I'm about to end this live because I'm going to come back live on StreamYard because I want to show you guys, when I say that Puff Daddy has the ability to bring people, even though you may know he's guilty as sin, you may not like him, but when he comes into your presence, take that. Bad, 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 bad boy. You make me feel so good. He makes people feel good. He probably makes people feel young. He makes people want to party. He makes people want to do their thing. He makes people want to, you know what I'm saying? And even though they know he could be wrong. But if you're singing like R. Kelly, you might be like, damn, I know what he did, but God dog, I want to step in the name of love. That's just my opinion. Don't hold me. Let me see. We're gonna play one of. Hold on, y'all. Here he comes. Yes! Yes!
Yes! Yes! He have just won the Bad Boy.
Always in the video.
How do you feel about winning this PGA?
Man, I was having some trouble on the 17th hole, but my man B.I. from up above came down, talked to me, told me to cool out.
P. Diddy and Mace.
Mace. This mean more money, more problem.
Mace left and became a preacher. Whatever he saw made him go into. He just wanted to preach.
Yeah, I guess so. More money, more problems. It's just the way it is.
Hey, we're coming back to you, Bill.
He'll still be on top. Well, Puffy, look like you might be falling. You're going down slow, in the words of Bobby Blue Bland. You're going down slow. If you guys don't know anything about blues, pull up Bobby Blue Bland. I think Puffy is going down slow right now, okay? He's going down slow. Okay, I'm going to come back on on StreamYard, because I want to show y'all something else. The ones that are in it, thank you for watching me. Please come back to StreamYard. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, thank y'all.